Renzo gang, how y'all feeling? Now, this one right here is something new that it just popped up on my notifications not too long ago. It's called Steel Ball Run, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. For all my old head anime fans, y'all know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I know y'all know. Who don't know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I didn't watch a lot of it, but that was like the old, like back in the day, like Dragon Ball Sailor Moon era. Yeah, the 80s. That's how long JoJo's Bizarre Adventure's been out. And they made I think they did make a lot of movies out of that. And this is an anime joint. I think this is a movie. I don't know if this is an actual series. I'm thinking this is an actual movie. So to be honest with you, Renzo Gang, I don't really know too much on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because, like I said, like that's an old school anime. I didn't grow up watching that. Now I did watch, Dragon Ball, but I watched it a little after Dragon Ball Z. So I had to like kind of go back and watch Dragon Ball when they used to show it on Toonami all the time. So especially when I used to get home from school, like a lot of these animes, especially the old school animes, I watched a lot of those when I was like in elementary school, coming home from school. And JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was one of those I did not watch until like I didn't know about the anime until like later on when as I got older. I didn't watch a lot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I can't say if it's good. Obviously, it is good because there's a lot of series on and they still talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to this day, and they're making a anime joint, well, a Netflix joint. So I'm pretty sure it was a great anime. It was one of the goats, obviously, and just like the other one, Fist of the North Star, I didn't watch a lot of that. Well, I didn't even watch that. Like I said, some of them, a lot of them animes are very old and they're in the 80s, and I'm a 94 baby, so of course, I didn't watch a lot of that. You see that? You see that one behind me? Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. That's what I grew up on. Well, that's Dragon Ball Super, but I grew up on Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, Outlaw Star, um, Gundam Wing, Tenchi Muyo. For my old school fans, I know y'all remember those animes. Sailor Moon, of course, the Ronin Warriors, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh. Those are the animes that I grew up on. Um, Even though they're old animes, but I was able to, get my hands on those animes. I like Fist of the North Star and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I didn't watch too much of that, of course. I was young, so I was wet behind the ears when it came to anime. So I didn't even know what anime was. I didn't know anime was anime at the time. I just thought it was just cartoons growing up with it when I was a kid. I just enjoyed watching them. I don't even know exactly what this is gonna be about. I just know that it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I'm assuming it's a movie. I don't think it's gonna be a series. So, with that being said, Renzo Game, we're gonna dive right on into this. I hope everyone's had an amazing day today. All my old school anime fans, y'all gonna love this. This is for y'all. You know who I'm talking about. So let's dive on into this Renzo Gang. Let's get it. Still ball run JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Hmm. Well, Renzo Gang, I expected that to be an actual trailer. I didn't notice that was like a first look, if you will. I wouldn't say that you could say this, excuse me, a teaser, but this is more like a first look. So, like I said, I don't know too much on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I know a bunch of old heads and a bunch of excuse me, people around my era, well, around my age that has watched it, so I can probably just ask them on it, ask them about it. I probably ain't gonna go back and watch it, honestly. It's probably it's some like an anime I wouldn't care to watch for for myself. Now I do remember this one anime I did watch, and it was an old school boxing anime called Champion Joe. I do remember that one. I watched that on Crunchyroll. Like a lot of the old school animes, a lot of them, are timeless, and I feel like some of them need like a remake or like a movie or something. Like for example, Outlaw Star, Tenchi Muyo. And to be honest with you, the only Gundams that I can tolerate and watch, Gundam Wing, G Gundam. Them the only two Gundams I can watch. That's it. Uh, crap. The Ronin Warriors definitely was mine. Oh yeah, Rurouni Kenshin. How did I forget Rurouni Kenshin? I grew up on that as well. I didn't watch a lot of Samurai Champloo, however you pronounce that. I didn't watch a lot of that. Oh yeah, Big O. I forgot about Big O. It's been God. It's been so many years since I watched Big O and Cowboy Bebop. And around that era, I was watching Outlaw Star, Gene Starwin. That was my guy, Gene Starwin. The It's another one I can't remember off the top of my head. Of course, Sailor Moon. I was on Sailor Moon. Uh, the Ronin Warriors definitely. I definitely grew up on Ronin. Yeah, had a pretty long day today at work. Anyway, Ronin Warriors was my show. That was one of my favorite animes. I think that was like one of the first few that I started off on. Besides, Yu Yu Hakusho and of course Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. But yeah, man, like I wonder exactly. It, I'm pretty sure they're gonna drop a trailer to this since this pretty much like a first look. So whenever they do drop a trailer, I will be checking it out. I will react to it, and I will. You guys will be the first to see this. So hopefully we get that soon, and I may consider checking this anime out. To be honest, I can't say if it's a movie. Well, obviously, I think it is going to be a movie. So we just gonna leave it at that. So oh yeah, before I go, you guys, are there any anime fights you guys would like for me to react to? Like, if there's any anime fights that you would like for me to react to, post them down in the comments down below. I want to try something different, like watch certain stuff, and obviously I'm gonna have to cut up the videos because copyright. Um, and no, I'm not gonna watch the whole fight. Like for example, I'm not gonna sit here and react to Goku versus Frieza. Do y'all not know how long that whole entire full fight is? That whole fight is like 4 hours long. I will not react to the Tournament of Power. Lord no, because I think that's what like 4.5 hours long, like without commercials and episodes. Um, the Sand Saga. No, I'm not. Well, depends on how long the fight is. Cell and Gohan definitely not. Like whatever anime you guys want me to read, like whatever anime fights you want me to react to, post them down in the comments down below. I actually thought about doing like when Rock Lee first, when he first fought Naruto and Sasuke, he put the pause on them too. When he fought Gara, when Naruto fought Pain, uh, who else? And Naruto had a good fight. Oh, Itachi and Sasuke. Oh man. So for all my anime fans out there, just request whatever anime fights you want me to react to. Make sure it's not a long one, please. Please, because goodness gracious. Well, that's gonna be kind of hard because a lot of anime fights are long. So as long as it ain't nothing that's past an hour, that's good. Oh, and if you guys want me to react to some more, gameplays from like certain animes and whatnot, request them down below. Like if you guys want me to start, I thought about reacting to like some Dragon Ball Z Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi and Raging Blast and Burst Limit and stuff like that. I thought about doing those, but I said I'm gonna just wait for a little bit. I'm not gonna really do too much gameplay reactions that much anymore, but because I'm currently right now doing Scooby Doo and the Cyber Chase, and I'm gonna take a little break from the nostalgic video gameplay reactions for a little bit. I don't want to do too much of those. So like, if there's any other things you guys like to want to see, want to request it, just let me know in the comments down below. And I'll get it for you, Renzo Gang, because I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for being there for me. You feel me, Renzo Gang? Yeah. So post the comments down below. Let me know what you thought. If you enjoyed this reaction video, if you thought this was going to be like a big trailer, hit that like button, share, subscribe, and make sure you cut that post notification bell on so you be first to get your videos. And for all my old school anime fans, how excited are y'all to see a new JoJo's Bizarre Adventure coming out on Netflix? All my old school anime fans, I know you out there. So with that being said, Renzo Gang, I love y'all. I will see y'all next time. You feel me? Peace.